How's it going, everyone? I'm here at the Biosfera Shopping Centre in Puerto del Carmen, just at the top of the hill. So if you are going to come to Lanzarote, I definitely recommend, if you want some retail therapy, you have a little go in here, because there's all sorts of modern shops. There's even a cinema outside, an outdoor cinema. There is Dinosaur Golf, I don't know if you can see just up there. And there's also like a 3D virtual reality type roller coaster thing you can go on, which is pretty cool. So anyway, don't forget, yeah, that'll do. It also looks like there is a brand new bar up there called Bar and Bites or something like that. But stay tuned and we'll have a look round. So look, they've got a Zara for the ladies. We know they all have a ladies. We know the ladies all have a Zara, don't we? Right, let's take a look at the bottom first. We've also got a McDonald's with one of the nicest views of McDonald's ever. Not that I endorse McDonald's, but there we go. So there we go, we've got some sort of tut shop, I guess I'd call that. We've got a clothes shop just there. And here we've got an alley op. These are all throughout the Canary Islands. It's like a gadget shop, if you will. Oh, now this smells amazing. Now this is like a chocolatiers. And they do all different. I think there's a few of these now in and around here. They've got one in Fuerteventura. Looks like they've got cracked glass there. I don't know if you can see that. Looks a bit dodgy. What have we got over here? You've got a Guess, just there. This cafe is quite nice. Got loads of lovely little cakes. Look at that. Oh, that makes me hungry. And they've got all these different cakes there. Look at that. You can come in here and have a coffee and a cake or a pastry. Look. Oh, absolutely beautiful. They do the frozen coffee there as well, which is really nice. I don't know if you get that anywhere else, but they do it in the Canary Islands. It's like a really creamy frozen coffee. Really nice. Got Levi's there. Get yourself a pair of jeans. What's this then? Oh, so you can like bring your remote control car and do like a little circuit. Another one of these trains. €3, let your kids go around on that. Got a jewellery boutique there. Nice photo opportunity there, look. There we go. Foot Locker. There we go. What I will say is, if you're a bigger bloke, like me for instance, I was 23 stone, I'm only 19 and a half now, so I'm probably all right now, but if you are a bigger bloke, you're probably going to find it quite difficult to get something that fits you in the Canary Islands. I don't know, for some reason they don't tend to have the sizes. They have got a Primark in Arrecife, so you might be all right there, but in general it's really difficult to get something for big blokes. There we go. So what else they got? Oh my goodness, they've got a Pokémon vending machine. Look at that, it's the first time I've ever seen that. My son is going to make me buy these. Oh God, right, okay. Anyways, you got makeup, and then you got this one, Hello Kitty shop, I don't know, like phone shop. And then you got another ladies shop there, lovely. Kids shop there, you get all the kids' clothes in there, look. And then we're back to alley op. Right, so that's the ground floor. Let's go up to the next floor. All right, so up we go onto the second floor at the Biosfera Shopping Centre. Look at that view. Look, it gets a lot better than that. So, what we got over there? We've got Koala Bay. It's like a clothing shop. All kinds of like, I don't know, beach kind of wear, I guess. There we go. And you've got over here. Let's have a look. That's the lift there. The lifts are a bit weird, like the lifts don't go to, like you can't just go straight on a floor, you have to go in different ones to get up different floors if you've got a buggy or whatever. There's a bit of a pain, but there we go. That's Pull&Bear, fancy clothes shop there. We've got these little charging stations where you can get, if you run out of battery, you can replace it with a charger. This is a nice little cafe here where you can get yourself a nice coffee or a cake or an ice cream there, look. Even an alcoholic beverage, if you're so fancy. And then this is Zara, it's quite a big Zara. So again, there's loads of different options if you want to come here and do your little shopping, get some retail therapy without going an absolute mile, especially if you're staying in Puerto del Carmen. It's all right. Not Puerto del Carmen, Puerto del Carmen, sorry. And then there's the next level. Let's go up. I see that view improving behind us there. It's getting better. The view's getting better. Right, so here we go. There's another little cafe there. You can get yourself some ice cream, some cakes, some fresh fruit there. Look. And this is the coffee I'm talking about. Really nice. $4.50 though. It's not cheap. You only get a little like shot of it as well.
You'd love the ice cream here.
Really nice. There's a spa there. Nice little spa. Spa's different here. It's much nicer, I think. Let me know in the comments what you think. Spa is better in Europe, I think, personally. What's that there? Another makeup shop there. Then we got a bag shop or something here, is it? Misco? I don't know. Yeah, like a bag, jewellery type shop there. Skechers there, look. How much are they? I like a pair of Skechers. I've got a sale on there, look. Alright, so this is that new bar, look. Bambado Bar and Bites. Looks quite nice in there, doesn't it? It's quiet at the minute. It's about 1 o'clock. Lovely views there, look. Can you see that?
Lovely.
Let's go around. Look, there's a glass bridge, which is quite cool. So you can have a little walk around this glass bridge.
The top's the best.
The top's the best. You like the top, don't you?
Yeah, that's got the dinosaur goals.
There we go. Look, for those of you that are feeling brave, there's this glass bridge that you can walk along. And then look at that. Absolute beautiful views, look. How about that? And you can sit out there and have your coffee or a drink. Alright. There's Mrs. P and the other little scallywags.
He's run off.
What, Jack? Yeah, he's with me though now. You're alright.
I saw him go up the edge yesterday.
So what else we got here? Look, that's a shop there. What's that called? Sephira, another clothes shop there for the ladies. Then over here, you've got a shoe shop. Little discount, there you go, 30% off there. Skechers. I like Skechers. Just comfortable. That's what I've got on now. Skechers. And this thing's pretty cool. You obviously look, they can go on the water things. They can go on like the ball pit while you're doing your shopping. You can even get a little beer or a coffee in this little place. There you go, look, 30 minutes, €6, 15 minutes, €6. Hold on a minute, that doesn't matter. Oh, it's a different thing. Okay, there you go, look, there's the prices.
100%.
And then you can just enjoy yourself in there.
Go on everything, you need to be 100%.
Yeah. So the dads can sit there and have a little beer, and the mums can go shopping. Happy days.
And the guys, while they're having a beer, they can watch the kids have fun.
What's this then? The Biosfera box. Like a selfie box. Nothing in it at the moment. Maybe they're gonna do it up and dress it up or something. I don't know.
Also, everyone, we went to Pokémon.
Right, up to the next level. Here we go. Let's have a look. The view's getting better and better. So there's one more level after this.
And that's where
Okay.
that's where.
So you've got McDonald's with a view just there.
There's even a ride out on the right.
I'm not going to show you McDonald's. Everyone knows McDonald's. I'm not going to waste anyone's time with McDonald's. So over here, there's some loos and an escape room. I don't know if it's open though. Is it open? Yeah, look, you can book online. And yeah, the door's open. You just go in there and do the escape room. Then you've got a cafe just there.
Yeah, there's
What
like
else
a
have
bar.
we got? What's this, JD Sports or something again? Oh, it's called Sprinter. So it's basically like JD Sports, but like a Spanish version. And it's called Sprinter. There we go. And here, I think they had something in here before. It's like Japanese, Chinese, Japanese. Yeah, it's Japanese. You've got sushi and bits and pieces there. You can get yourself some bento boxes and things like that. Let you choose your meat, choose your carbs, and then they cook it there and then. Nice and fresh. And then look, you've got these lovely views. Look at Fuerteventura over there. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. So that's that one. And
Now,
then
final level.
final level.
As you can
There's no
see,
escalators
the sign
for this one.
Jurassic Kingdom.
You have to either go up the stairs or get in the lift for this one.
Obviously, we're going up the stairs. Right, come on, let's just go up the stairs. The one that leads.
So now we're on the third level and the views are really nice. But firstly, have a look at this, look. Dinosaur golf. The kids love it. It's great, fun thing to do.
It's a good goal.
It is, isn't it?
Brachiosaurus head right there.
Yeah. Really cool thing to do that. It's called the
There's a lot
Jurassic
creepy
Kingdom.
about this place.
So, in here, there's also a restaurant called the Lost World Restaurant. Really nice in there. Been in there before. You can watch a video of ours. I might put the link in the description.
And look at
Also,
that.
this is the 3D roller coaster thing I was talking about. You can get packages. They do like a whole package. There you go. Well, so there's the packages you can get, and then you can do all of it, all linked in. And I think they're associated with this as well. So this is like the open air cinema, and then obviously you've got the bar there, so you can get yourself a little drink, some snacks, some food, and then you've got the open air cinema. So what they do is you go in here, and then just in these boxes they've got like the headphones, so you can put them on, and then you just watch the film at night time, and they have different films on. Let's see what film they got on. So right now, every Sunday, I don't know. Oh, here we go. There's the.
Oh, I know what's on there.
That's the list. There we go. So you can see on different days they've got different films.
I think Star Wars and Marvel.
So let's have a quick look at the views. There we go. Look, you can just sit here and enjoy yourself. Nice little drink, cold beer, and enjoy those views. Look at that. Fantastic. Right, so if you did like the video, don't forget to like, share with your friends if they're coming out to Lanzarote so they can enjoy the Biosfera Shopping Centre as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.